Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I'll be discussing, as you read in the title, the best cars for each tier in CSR Racing 1. Now why CSR Racing 1? That's an old game. Don't worry, I'll release some videos for CSR Racing 2. But let's just get into CSR Racing 1 for this video. So I want to tell you the best cars to beat each tier and get their car. So right now, here's one car. But unfortunately, I only have 2 out of the 5 boss cars, which is pretty unfortunate. And you guys are like, wow, you suck. Yeah, I do suck because I'm an idiot. But don't worry, season 82, I got way better. I know how to deal with these guys. So here's some best cars you can use. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So right now he has a Mini Cooper S, right? And as you can see, his ranking is 348. But my car, which I didn't actually use this car, but this car is a really great car, which can easily beat him. You don't even need the mechanic. It is the Nissan Altima Coupe. This car is really great. Now, as you can see, his ranking is 352, so that is better than 348. So that's actually pretty good. So the one thing is the power. So right now this power is 247, and his power is 245. So that's one thing. Second thing is the time. All right. Now what I'm gonna show on the screen right now is his time. The Pop-Up Bases Mini Cooper S time in the high stakes challenge. Okay, so that was the timing, and this car can beat his time. Like, whopping. So yeah, if you heard that clap, that's pretty great. So yeah, let's get into tier 2. So I don't have his car, so I'm gonna just use the 370Z. There it is. So um, Yoshiro actually has the Nissan 370Z, and if you want to get his Nissan 370Z, don't the best car out there is the Dodge Charger RT. So I actually didn't upgrade it, but why don't you try upgrading it? This car is actually a really great car. I tried it out on my previous account. I used to have another account, and I actually used this car. This car, I didn't actually get this car, but this car is actually a really great car. Why is it a great car? One thing is the power. The power is actually pretty great. It can beat car. His car actually kind of sucks. This car can easily surpass him. You don't even need the mechanic. You can easily beat him just like that. Maybe might build a few milliseconds because CSR Racing 1 is different, no evil points, stuff like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, refer to CSR Racing 2. On the screen will be Yoshiro's Nissan 370Z time for the high stakes. So that was the timing, and this car, this Dodge Charger RT, can easily crush him. Let's get into tier 3. So tier 3 is a little different. I don't have her car, which is pretty unfortunate also. So I'm gonna use um, this car. So this car is actually Alita's car. She has a BMW M3 Coupe, not actual, but she has the BMW M3 Coupe. And if you want to get a car, there's actually 3 options. I want to rate from worst to best. So let's get into it. So the first car, and basically like the third place, really great car, and you actually might be surprised. This is, by the way, her ranking 546. And this is the car. The C63 AMG Coupe. Now, 533 is smaller than 546. So why? So you're like, wait, why? Like, why a car that's less than her ranking can easily beat her? It's because of the power. Now, if I go here, the power is 623, and if I go to her car, it's 595. So that's one thing. Second of all, the BMW M3 Coupe is not really great in half mile racing because it just really dies halfway through the race. I think in tier 3 they start doing half mile races. I think in high stakes. So that car is not really great. So you can easily beat her. Another car is the Audi RST Sportback. That is also a really great car. Is especially the power also 648. There you go, and that's better than her ranking, and also the time. But the best car out of all of them, and which I use, and which should you use, what you should use, I said that wrong, is a Camaro ZL1. Again, 532, smaller than her, but look at that, 735. That could like crush her. This is like a really, really, really great car. Actually, the best car. Just buy it. Just buy it. This is a really great car. You should buy this car. And easily you can easily beat her in the high stakes with no mechanics help. But I was too afraid because I was weird and I was an idiot. But let's. I'm gonna right now show the timings. The BMW M3, Alita's BMW M3 Coupe timings in high stakes. Alright, so that was the timings, and this car could easily beat it, okay? You don't have to get these two cars right here, but this one can easily beat it. Now for tier 4, Carlito's car. I don't have his car, so I'm gonna use this car. Yeah, so he has a Corvette ZR1. So the best car, there's actually only one car. So this car kind of sucks. It's not, I mean, his car, not this car, but his car is actually a pretty trash car, not really sufficient. Don't, it's just a collector's car, right? But if you can also, it's also great for like beating tier 5, like halfway. But this car is really, 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 really amazing. Not this car, but the car I'm gonna show you. So right now his ranking is 624. The best car to use is this car right here, the Bentley Continental Super Sports. This car is super, super great. Um, if you saw it, it's Carlito's car. First things first, the ranking. He has a 637 ranking, the Bentley, and his car is 624. Probably maybe higher in the high stakes, but yeah, it's a really, really bad car. This car can easily beat him. Let's look at the power. So 948 and 899. Okay, that was bad. But still, it is a really, really great car. Even though the power is less, sometimes it can also trick you. So sometimes it's the ranking, sometimes it's the power. There's a lot of different ways that cars can be better at, right? So this car is a great, really, really great car. You don't even need the mechanic to beat him. You can just find, maybe if you want, you can use the mechanic, but it's really, really easy to get his car. On front right now is going to be the timings to for the Carlitos ZR1 Corvette ZR1 high stakes. So that was the timings, and this car can easily beat him. Alright, for tier 5 now, I actually have his car. Errol, Mr. Errol's car, where are you? Right here. So, this car is actually pretty, really, it's a pretty trash car, just like the Corvette, the Carlito's car. It's not a great car to use, and there's actually so many options to get his car, because there's a lot of tier 5 cars. There's like 72 of them, 72 tier 5 cars. There's like so many options. So one thing is all the World Tour cars. So if you want, you can like wait for payback, because there's actually another chance to get their car, which is payback. So that's what I did, and I used one of the World Tour cars. I can easily beat him just like that. His car is pretty trash. It's not a really great car. But if you want, you can use it to I don't know what you can use it for. But this car is a great car. It's basically also really fun, good to use for like getting like cash, like for match races in World Tour. If you didn't know that, but that's okay. Um, so a great car to beat this car. There's actually a lot of cars. Some people use like where is that car? The Astor Belinda or some Gira RS. I mean just R. But I use the CCX, wherever that is right here. I use this car. I could have actually beaten him, but I was too scared because I was an idiot. But basically all these cars, not this car right here, but all the World Tour cars can easily like crush him. Like it can easily beat him, no doubt. It's a really, really bad car. That's how bad the car is. Like all these cars can beat him because there's so many tier 5 options. So it's not actually really not hard to get his car. But yeah, that's all the time I have for today. But before that, I want to show you Arrow's time, and let's see if your car right now can beat his time in the high stakes. All right, so that is the timing, and all these cars can beat him. So yeah, especially this car right here. or the gear R. But anyway, that is all the time I have right now. I will show you a CSR Racing 2 video, or there's no CSR Racing 3, but CSR Racing 2 is good enough. But I'll show you, like, there's a lot of things to do. World Tour and International, there's no best cars because I think you'd be like forced to like choose a car or something. So like whatever the car they have, you have to get their car. So there's no like best cars in there. But I showed you before like the shifting patterns for it. So you can use shifting patterns to beat this car. You get their boss car. It's not really hard. You can find good timings for it. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I will see you next time whenever I see you or talk to you, because you won't see me. So yeah.
Thanks for watching.